Hi guys, in today's episode I want to share with you 7 mistakes that can kill your small channel as a new YouTuber. As per YouTube tradition, please do remember to hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community. And also guys, please just hit the like button. It costs absolutely nothing, but instead it will help this video keep showing up in the faces of people who can actually use it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you've been following Mbali Talks for the past couple of weeks, you're going to realize there's a lot of content that I've actually been putting out that have to do with how you can actually start a YouTube channel, an easy beginner's guide to actually starting a successful channel, and the reason why I actually think that you should actually start a YouTube channel today. All this information is not in vain, guys. It's just that personally I feel like YouTube is one of the best businesses that a person can start in this day and time, especially. Not only that, but I just feel like from a business person's perspective, YouTube is one of the businesses that are more likely to pay you your dues, what you're actually worth. And it actually makes it worth the amount of work that you need to put into a YouTube channel for you to be able to make it work. This video is for someone who's one, at the start of the YouTube channel and are just not sure where to go from here on besides just the title or the name of the channel, or two, someone who's considering starting a YouTube channel and just wants to make sure that by the time they start the channel, they are full on ready with all the information and they're equipped to actually start a YouTube channel from scratch and actually make it successful in this day and time. So this video is definitely for you. Please stay tuned and watch all the 7 points. Trust me, you will want to hear them so that you can tell me which one, you've probably already committed, or two, actually spoke to you the most so that you can avoid it when you actually start your own YouTube channel. The first mistake that is going to kill your small YouTube channel and prevent you from growing on YouTube is having a long video intro for literally every video. I know that as a small YouTuber, you may be tempted to do this because you feel like if you talk more a bit in the beginning of your video, trying to tell people who your channel is, who you are, what you're about, they are going to then fall in love with you and hopefully hit that subscribe button so that they can stay. What you don't know is that the reality is most people have an attention span of literally 3 to 5 seconds before they can decide whether to swipe up, to like, to subscribe, and or to continue watching your video. That is your space to use to actually hook your viewers by immediately telling them what the video is about so that they can decide to stay knowing very well what the video is promising to deliver. But if you are spending your first 10 to 30 seconds of the video telling us about who you are, what your name is, what your likes are, how last week you went and did that, instead of getting into the gist of what your video is about and the kind of value that your viewers can actually get from watching the video, you are more likely to lose a lot of viewers just at the beginning of your video. The problem with that is when you go back to your analytics and start seeing that people actually watch 5 seconds and then fall off, what happens is the YouTube algorithm then decides that your video is actually not worth watching. Therefore, they stop suggesting it on the search channel for it to keep coming up in the faces of people that can actually use the kind of content that you're talking about. So this then kills your entire YouTube channel because every time that you upload a video, YouTube kind of suppresses it instead of promoting it because based on their analytics, your videos don't do that well. And quite honestly, I was so guilty of this. I'd have a long intro, what Mbali Talks is about, and encouraging people who are old and new to subscribe, to do this, to do that. But I started noticing that based on my analytics, it was true, and on the research that I've been doing for the YouTube, that people would probably lose interest in the first 10 seconds unless I give them something to hook them with that is going to continue making them wanting to stay on the video. So this is one of the things that can actually kill a small YouTube channel. Please do look into it as a new YouTuber as a way to prevent it from growing your small YouTube channel. The second mistake that can kill a small YouTube channel and actually prevent your growth on YouTube is only starting out with one video. So there's a small trick that I learned with having to start my second YouTube channel, which is called So This Is How You Travel. And I learned this when I was doing the research like this so that I could come back here to be able to share with you guys the knowledge that I've actually learned. When I launched So This Is How You Travel, I decided that I wasn't going to just have one video ready and edited to post and then spend another week or two trying to edit another video, because I know how sometimes lazy we can be to actually get the work done when it comes to editing. So what I decided to do was to properly have 4 videos that were already edited, ready and waiting to be launched, which meant that on the first day I posted a video. A few days down the line, maybe skip 2 or 3 days, I posted another video. Skipped another 2-3 days, posted another video. What that told YouTube is the fact that this channel is actually here to stay. So it's worth considering and it's worth recommending to people that are looking for the kind of content that I was talking about in those videos. But if you only post one video and then realize, oh my goodness, it takes so much work to record YouTube videos and to edit them, etc., and then you disappear for a month and come back and post just one other video. What happens is the person who lands on your channel for the first time and only finding one video, maybe may watch the one video and decide, oh my goodness, I like this person, and they're going to subscribe. But the fact that there's nothing else that they can go on to sort of binge watch, that says to YouTube, more people are staying on this channel, and therefore this channel is worth keeping up. The more YouTube is going to kill your channel by deciding that it has nothing to offer people. Which means, as a small YouTuber, it will be even harder for people to find you organically on the tube. And it will only take the people that are literally following you, who are going to use your social media links to come onto your platform, for them to be able to find your channel. So my advice is, if you're a new channel, start out with 3 videos minimum. This will allow people to watch video 1, video 2, video 3. And the longer they stay on your channel, because they're trying to binge watch all the videos that you've already posted, the more it's going to tell YouTube that this channel, as small as it is bringing people onto YouTube and making them stay longer. Because of course, the aim of YouTube is for you guys to stay as long as possible, so that they can also see the need for the business that they actually offer. So that is what your channel can do if you have more than one video on the channel. But if you post one video and disappear, YouTube is definitely going to make your channel disappear, and then you're going to wonder why you've created such amazing videos, but they're just not getting the traction that you need. Start out with minimum 3 videos and come back to tell me how it's going. The third mistake that can actually kill a small YouTube channel and prevent your growth on YouTube is you forgetting the importance of the plugins that you can use for your small YouTube channel. Plugins are basically softwares that you infuse together with your YouTube channel for them to be able to work at your advantage by suggesting different things that you can actually do for your small channel in order for it to grow. As a small YouTuber, you may be feeling a bit intimidated by all the words like plugins, etc., but it doesn't make sense for you to totally ignore them and think that YouTube is just going to grow your channel organically. Unless, of course, you're doing controversial content, which I would not advise unless you're ready to do it for the rest of your life. Because unfortunately, the kind of content that you introduce to your viewers is the kind of content that your viewers want to consistently see. So if you know that you're someone who's not on the controversial aspect, forget about trying to do controversial videos that you think are going to go viral. Go and get yourself a plugin that will help you generate the title, that will help you with getting tags for your videos, that will also help you with showing the analytics of what actually works compared to all your competition on YouTube and what is not going to work for you as a small channel. The most popular plugins that I would advise you to start with as a small YouTuber are either Tubebuddy and or VidIQ. The plugin that I use is Tubebuddy. I do know that it works very similar with VidIQ in the sense that it helps you to be able to decide which title is actually going to be strong, which keywords to use in your title in order for people to automatically find you when they search for your video. You know how when you search for a keyword, then the first 3 videos come on? Those people have plugins that they're using for their channels for them to be able to be discoverable organically, and also to be able to be discoverable by people that are actually searching for those keywords. That's where the plugins come in. So with Tubebuddy, I'm currently on the Pro license, which I'm actually planning on upgrading because I just feel like my channel has gotten to a point where I could use more of the work that they do on Tubebuddy to try and help me improve my YouTube channel. So as a small YouTuber, I do know that there's the free option, which you can try out for a month to see if it's not going to help your business, but I know that it definitely will. Or you can just bite your tongue and just go straight into the Pro license, pay for a year's subscription so that you don't have to lose out on the discounts that they give when you go for a year subscription, and see how that can work for you and your small channel. Guys, there's 51 million channels on YouTube right now. So there's no way that as a small channel you can think you have some sort of competitive advantage over everyone who's currently on the tube. Don't play yourself. Don't waste your time. You're going to feel like YouTube is not working for you, all because you're trying to save 340 Rand per month, or you're trying to save the minimum 47 Rand per month, instead of just going and buying yourself a plugin like either Tubebuddy and or VidIQ. So that's one of the things that I'd advise you to avoid when you're starting out as a small channel, because it can actually kill your small channel. The fourth mistake that can kill a small YouTube channel and actually prevent your YouTube growth is using video cards too early in a video. For those who don't know, video cards are the instance where a YouTuber is going to say, I've done this kind of video, here's the link right here, you can actually go and view it, and then the link shows up right here at the corner. Of course, I've not attached one, right? Because I know that it's a bit too early in my video for me to be able to attach one. The problem with attaching video links too quick in your new video that people are actually watching is the fact that you risk that person falling off the current video, just like this one, and actually wanting to go and watch the video that you're recommending in your video card. That is well and good because it shows you have so much content and people have other content that they can reference for you. But however, like me, what I've learned is that the best thing that you can do is to say to people, just like I'm about to say, all the videos that have to do with the YouTube content are actually in the description box. So once you guys are done watching this video, please do head to the description box to go and click and find out all the other information that is going to help you as a new YouTuber. You see how that keeps you on the video, tells you the information that you need, but doesn't remove you from the current video that you're actually watching. That's exactly what having video cuts too early in your video is going to do. And again, the problem with that is that it then reduces your retention rate on a video, such that YouTube feels like people are on your video for 5 minutes and then unfortunately they fall off that video. And even though they are going to watch another video that is already on your channel, it hurts the analytics of the current video that they are actually watching, the current video that you've actually put out, because it will basically tell YouTube that this video is not good enough to keep people watching it, and therefore suggest other videos in the same niche other than yours. So my advice is, once you're done with your video, maybe in the third quarter of it, then that's where you can slot in your video cuts to show people that you actually do have other content. Better yet, just slot in an entire playlist link instead of just one video, so that when the person presses that playlist, it can be your videos consistently playing, say maybe for 3 or 4 or 5 videos of that person's time, so that it can prolong how much time the people are spending on your actual channel. The fifth mistake that can kill a small YouTube channel and actually prevent your YouTube growth is wanting to post all your promotional content on other people's videos in the comment section. This may look like a good idea because you feel like you're going to be exposing yourself to so many other viewers that actually don't belong to you. But there's one of two things that can happen. One, the big YouTuber can actually get very irritated by you and end up reporting your channel to a point where YouTube takes your channel down. So even if you've gained 100 subscribers or you're now sitting at 500 subscribers, if somebody with 1 million subscribers and or 500,000 subscribers says you're a problematic channel, and YouTube goes and investigates and actually realize they're actually right because you've been posting sort of spam content on their video, they are going to take you off the tube. Secondly, you are going to find yourself irritating the people that you're actually thinking you're trying to attract, which are the person's subscribers that are going through the comment section trying to comment nice things and encouraging the big YouTuber about how an informative video that they've made, because they're going to realize that, oh my goodness, here is this person spamming this content and spamming all these comments and therefore creating traffic for nothing. It'll ultimately kill your small YouTube channel and defeat any and all other efforts that you are trying to do in an effort to grow your small YouTube channel. So my advice, if you cannot use your social media platforms and or your friends and your family to try and gain traction for your YouTube channel, then try Google advertising platforms and or try paying for content on platforms like YouTube for them to be able to boost your YouTube channel content. Stay away from posting promotional content on people's comment sections and spamming them all the time about how you have a YouTube channel and how they should follow. That is not how genuine YouTube channels grow, guys. So I definitely stay away from that mistake. The sixth mistake that can kill a small YouTube channel and actually prevent your growth on YouTube is doing what people like to call sub for sub. So what I noticed when I started my YouTube channel and probably using hashtags like hashtag small YouTuber, hashtag YouTuber community when I was doing my YouTube post on Instagram was that it would lead me to a lot of receipts of DMs from people who feel like they've also started a YouTube channel. Let's sub for each other, which basically means if you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. My first problem was, if you're going to subscribe to my channel and you're asking me to subscribe to your channel, you should have probably subscribed to my channel first by that point, which was obviously not the case at any given point in time. Secondly, when I would go onto those people's YouTube channels, I would discover that the person probably has 43 subscribers, while me, on the other hand, I'm now sitting at 300, 500 subscribers, which obviously means I'd be doing you a bigger favor than the favor that you would be doing me by subscribing to your small YouTube channel. Not only that, but what I discovered in my research when I was doing this video is the fact that the problem with sub for sub, which is something that I actually had not thought about, is the fact that even though those people can sub the same way that you're going to sub onto their channels, you will never be able to reach the 4,000 watch hours, even though your subscription can keep growing, because, and the truth is plain and simple, the fact that you're going to subscribe to someone's channel doesn't mean you're going to watch their content, which means your content watch hours are going to stay low, while on the one hand, the one thing that is supposed to make you monetize, which is the subscription, is going up. immediately what that does is to tell YouTube that there's a bit of foul play that is happening on this channel right here, and therefore again leading them to suppressing your small YouTube channel from anyone who might discover you organically. Obviously that's not what you want as a small YouTuber, so my advice, avoid the people that say, hey, I'm a small YouTuber, I discovered you, let's sub for sub or whatever, the same way that you're going to avoid posting promotional content on people's comments every time that they post a video just because you feel like it'll get you more attention and or it'll get you more subscribers. There's many ways that you can actually organically grow your YouTube channel, which I'm also going to share after this video, because I feel like there's ways that you can grow your channel the right way and actually make it into a success from 0 to probably your first 1,000 subscribers. So if this video is something that's speaking to you, please do remember to hit the subscribe button and also just hit that like button so that this video can keep showing up in the faces of more people. The 7th mistake that can actually kill a small YouTube channel and prevent you from growing on YouTube is something that I feel like should have probably been point number 2 or point number 3. This is to not put a lot of effort when you're making a title for your video. So you know how bigger YouTubers have those video titles that have nothing to do with what they're actually going to talk about, or even if it does have something to do with what they're going to talk about, it's not using keywords the way that you as a small YouTuber would. So I find a lot of small YouTubers doing this, where you write how I woke up the day of the what, how my journey with what is. Unless you're going to put your keywords about what you're going to talk about, the thing that is popular, the keyword that's popular on YouTube in your title, your people are never going to be able to discover and find your videos. That's besides the fact that as a small channel, no one is used to your channel name being on the platform. They are going to search for a specific topic that they want or are interested in on YouTube. And if you're lucky, then your video is going to show up maybe in the top 5 of the videos if you've optimized your video correctly. But if you wake up in the morning and just write out any title, which is something I was guilty of a while back, because I thought, no, people are going to know what I want to talk about specifically because it's what I want to talk about. But there were no keywords involved in the title. People were not discovering my channel. The same thing that can happen to you. My advice, take time when you're making a title for a video. Think about what your video is about. Think about the message that you're trying to give to your viewers of that particular video. Then go back onto YouTube and search those keywords that are coming up in your mind to see if they are actual keywords, to see if there's videos that have actually really made it with that title. If not, you're probably going to find videos that have a similar title to what you want to talk about, but not exactly what you had in mind. Therefore, that's where the plugins come in. Because when you take those keywords from those people's different titles and put them into the plugin, whether it's Tubebuddy, whether it's VidIQ, when you're trying to generate a title for your video, they are going to show you how the statistics are with regards to those channels and or those words actually favoring what you want to talk about and therefore favoring the title that you can use on your video. With that said, I've come to the end of the video. I do hope you found this video useful, and if you have, please remember to hit the like button, and also please do turn on your channel notifications so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens here. Otherwise, I do hope you've joined our community by hitting that subscribe button so that you can keep coming back onto the channel. Other than that, I'm gonna see you guys in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.